What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the CURT cargo basket here on our 2022 Subaru Outback. This is going to be a good option to use your roof to get more stuff out of your vehicle, put it up on top, get yourself some more legroom on the inside that makes everybody happier on those long trips. Or if you just have that much stuff, you can't get it all in your Subaru, you got to put some on top too. It's a great way to do that. It's very open. You have all these bars along the side to run your straps through them. That way you can strap everything down. You don't have to worry about it going anywhere when you're driving down the road. Let me hop up there and let's take a closer look. So while we're up here, we have the wind deflector here up front. It's going to cut down on that wind noise when you're going down at high speeds on the road, like on the highway. It's going to help cut that down. On the inside, you have the bar design, so plenty spread out for you to set your luggage or whatever gear you want to put up on here. It's going to stay put. Again, more attachment points because it's all open. You can run the straps down over your gear or on the sides. Plenty of options. Very open for you to do whatever you want when you go to tie it down. Now, it does have a weight capacity of 150 pounds, so just keep that in mind when you're loading it up. You don't want to exceed that. Another thing is to check out your roof rack too, so whether it's a factory one or aftermarket, check the weight rating on that. Make sure if that was lower than the 150 of the cargo basket, make sure you go with that one. You don't want to damage the roof of your vehicle at all. Now let's go ahead and measure the space you have on the inside just so you can visualize what you want to put in here. So we'll go from usable space on the inside, from side to side. It's going to be about 38 inches. And then from front to back, usable space would be about 41 inches. So just keep that in mind when you're going to load it up. That's how much room you have to work with. Now while we're up here, let's go ahead and get some measurements of how much it adds to the top of your roof rack. So that means we're going to go from the top of our bar to the top of our basket. It's going to be 7.5 inches right there. So just keep that in mind, it's there. And when you stack gear in there, it's going to be even taller up. So think about that when you're pulling in your garage. You don't want to have any accidents or low clearance areas. Your Subaru is pretty low to the ground, so you really shouldn't have an issue, but just want to throw it out there. Accidents do happen. Now, talking about how it installs, let's go to this clamp back here. I'm going to kind of get out of the way so you can see it. It's really easy to install because it is tool free, but it is going to be time consuming. So it takes a little bit. What you're going to do is you're going to put that U-bolt up through the bottom, and you put this plate down on top of that with this plastic piece underneath that, so that the car carrier actually sits on that, and it kind of sandwiches in there. So as you turn these hand knobs, you add those on. That's going to push down both sides and squeeze everything together around those bars, giving you a really nice fit. Let me shake it back and forth. The old shake test. You see, there's no rattling or movement in the cargo basket. I'm shaking the whole car back and forth. So it's going to stay put. And it is just time consuming. Climbing up there, kind of staying on the ledge and doing those knobs. It's going to take a little bit of time to run those down and get them that tight, but they're tight. They're there. You don't have to worry about them coming off when you're driving down the road. Something I will point out though, we have it on factory bars today. So the factory bars aren't as thick as the aftermarket bars. And so there's going to be a lot more of the U-bolt exposed up here. So watch out when you throw stuff up in the basket. You don't want it ripping up your stuff. Now, if you have thicker aftermarket bars, they're usually about that much more thicker. There's not going to be as much of that sticking out, so that won't really be a problem for you. Just wanted to point that out because some of our customers have said that online too. Another thing to check out is with the cargo basket on top, do you sacrifice opening the back hatch? And no, you don't. Plenty of room in between there, not even close. So you can still access back here to load up more gear on top. You got everything you need. Well, that about does it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope this helped.